So, Farewell to Kings by Rush.
Yeah.
This is the album. We just did a Farewell to Kings.
Right.
And so we're talking about now doing Closer to the Heart. Which,
Yeah.
look at that. It's only 3 minutes.
Yeah, you love that part.
Let's do it. Hun, let's do it.
That makes you excited. People won't mind the double header of Rush.
No, they love Rush.
Yeah,
I love Rush, so it's fine. Xanadu.
In between them is Xanadu, which we did a live version of, I believe, but we never did the studio track, which I always thought it'd be fun to kind of circle back around to that. I'm guessing you probably don't remember the song very much from back in the day when we heard it.
That's a very fine guess.
And
we have done Cyrus X1.
Cygnus, yeah.
Cygnus X1, Book 1, The Voyage.
I believe so. Although I need to
That sounds familiar. I feel like, man, that's a weird title, and I remember thinking that back then.
I know we did. There's 2 parts to this. The next album has Cygnus Book 2.
Maybe we did that.
So we may have done Book 2 and not Book 1, if I'm thinking about it. I have to totally look at our history and verify. There's going to be a point with the show where I'm going to be like, did we cover this before? From my research, I don't think we've done this Cygnus. We did the Cygnus Book 2. That's on the next album, Hemispheres, but we haven't done Book 1.
I remembered the Cygnus part, but I didn't remember the Voyage part. But I was like, Cygnus is so independent and different, and we must have done it, but we didn't. It's
because we did part 2.
Didn't do. Yeah, what's it called?
It's Cygnus Book 2, Hemispheres.
Hemispheres.
Yeah,
that's what we did.
Yeah.
Is it on Hemispheres?
Yeah, it's on their album Hemispheres.
Which came
after this one.
After.
So this is almost the prequel to that, So we kind of did them a little bit out of order because it's kind of a continuing story.
Oh, that's the naked guy.
Yeah, that's the one you made me take off the wall before the videos.
Don't think I'm a prude. Okay.
And
maybe
Cygnus.
One day we just listen to this whole album in one sitting.
We probably should. Are we running it by picking out?
No, it's fine.
You're like, no, I want a short one.
No, I just feel like it's okay to listen to songs separately on shuffle. Mm-hmm. But every now and then, we can listen to a whole album.
Okay.
Or is this one that's too long to put on in one video? We'd have to do it in 2, huh?
Probably split it into 2 sides.
Headphones, but start the show.
Oh, we haven't even started. We'll probably include all this, but
yeah.
Anyways, hello.
Hi.
It's Nathan on Shuffle, and this is our series Prog Song Sunday. And in case you don't know yet, this is Jana.
Hi.
And this is the show where we listen to a prog song together. And usually we'll shuffle it and we'll just get a random pick and we'll listen to it together. But
today we're not.
Today it seems like we're picking Closer to the Heart.
Yeah.
Because we listened to Farewell to Kings last week. And so
Which was really just about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
For us.
But since they mentioned the lyric Closer to the Heart, I thought it might be fun to kind of just add this one to the next one. And it's a great song, and I think it's one we should cover. And maybe at some point we'll do the whole album or do the other songs that we haven't covered yet and just kind of piece it all together somehow. I don't know. We'll have to discuss that and see. But for today, we're doing Closer to the Heart.
Let's do it.
Which is a fabulous, shorter Rush song.
Yay, it's only 3 minutes.
Yeah, this is a classic.
I bet I'll take so many notes on a 3-minute song.
You never know. There's a lot here to enjoy. All right, Closer to the Heart.
I'm ready. I like it already.
To start to mold a new reality closer to the heart, closer to the heart. Blacksmith and the artist reflected in him. Philosophers and plowmen, each must know his part to sow a new mentality closer to the heart. Yes, closer to the heart. Yeah. Oh.
I
There you
loved
go.
it.
A good one.
Yeah. And it's really a continuation of the song that we listened to last time, which was
Farewell to Kings.
Farewell to Kings.
Mm-hmm.
Because in that one it talked about, like, we need to find the minds that will bring people together. And this one is about people working together who are very different people. Like,
Yeah.
Philosophers and plowmen,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like a thinker versus like a physical person working together to bring people closer to the heart.
Yeah.
A blacksmith, and I forget the other thing that they compared to a blacksmith.
Sure.
But it was really good. It was like a nice little, like, cool rock song about coming together, and I feel like I might have heard parts of it before.
Yeah.
Like the closer to the heart part, that sounded familiar to me. I have no idea from where. Maybe from you, maybe
Possibly.
like somebody's played it somewhere and
Or
I've
it
heard
could have
it.
been in one of your classic rock playlists. I mean, this is like, I feel like
Yeah.
pretty much a classic rock type
Okay.
staple. So, yeah, it's a really popular, famous song from them. So it doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me that you'd have heard it somewhere out there.
Yeah. The only other thing I wrote was great musical beginning.
Yeah.
Which is such a generic
Yeah,
thing.
but it has
that's
that kind
to
of
say I liked it.
pretty opening, and then it
Yeah.
gets more rocking as it goes
Yeah,
along.
that was great.
So, really great song. Not much more to say, just really solid, and they just make great music. And
Becoming a fan of Rush.
Oh, here we
I mean,
go.
I was already a fan, but I'm becoming more of a fan of Rush. I think they have a really unique sound. Like, every time we start their music, I'm like, oh, they sound great. But then the singer pops in, and I'm like, oh, yeah, this guy.
yeah,
He sounds like this.
he has a very unique.
Very unique, sound to his voice. Who is it?
That's Geddy Lee.
Geddy Lee?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Is he the guy with glasses?
Yeah, I think he.
Like nowadays?
Yeah, I
he
think
has like
nowadays.
long hair and glasses, like
Yeah,
that are like
that's-
really close together.
That seems the right. Yeah,
Okay.
that's his look basically. And it's kind of interesting because I think a lot of these prog rock bands from the 70s have very unique, different kind of singers. You know, John Anderson has a very specific,
Yeah.
identifiable voice. Peter Gabriel also. They just have a lot of character and some, frankly, sometimes can be kind of polarizing. Some people don't like his vocals because they're kind of high and maybe shrieky at times, but I think it adds
Still
a lot
good.
of character to the music and makes for great storytelling. You know, like you could really clearly hear the lyrics and know what they're talking about. I know that's important to you as singers who really enunciate and like you can actually
Maybe that's why I like Rush.
tell what they're saying. Yeah,
I can hear their lyrics.
you can hear the lyrics.
I can understand their lyrics because they enunciate.
Yes. There you go.
Okay.
All right, so I think that's good for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. A lot of fun to kind of continue on with this song. We'll see if we do more from this album in the near future. I'm not sure how we're going to approach that, but
we'll figure something
out. We love this. It seems like you're really loving this album, so
I am.
Yeah, so that's the show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments how you feel, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and hopefully you'll continue to follow us and see us in future episodes. Bye everybody.
Bye. Subscribe.